Morning, guys. This is Dr. Brandon, Maximize Living Chiropractor, coming at you with the newsletter of the week. This is week 2, switching over from our email kind of hard copy to video. And so, hope you like these. These are really coming and are inspired from questions that you have for us every single week. I'm going to try to keep these short and sweet. Today, what I want to talk about is symptoms. I was expressing some health, and I want to talk about why I say that, and I want to talk about why the verbiage in our family is pretty sensitive. Like I don't want to tell my son, well, he's sick or daddy's sick. We use the term our bodies are expressing health, and so I actually said that to a patient the other day because I was expressing some health. A couple weeks ago we had moved into our house. We did a Raising Healthy Families workshop all on the same day. And moving into a new house and having young kids and a dog is just stressful. So I was having some sinus issues, and so when she asked me, hey, Dr. B, are you sick? I don't really ever see you sick. I was like, well, I'm not sick, I'm just expressing health. And she thought that was interesting, and so I want to just touch on that a little bit and what I mean by that. First off, symptoms are a warning sign. So symptoms are an oil light, and an oil light going off inside your body, you have two different options at which so actually three different options you can do when you have an oil light. One is you can do nothing about it. And the chances of that oil light continuing to go off, that will happen. But then what will happen with that is that your body does a miraculous thing. It will cover up that symptom because your body does an amazing job of adapting. This happens a lot of times with pain. Many of you think you're healthy because you're pain-free. You had pain a long time ago, but then the pain went away. You think it's all fixed. But really your body just did an amazing job of adapting. The second thing is you can cover it up with drugs and surgery. And that will make your symptoms go away. It'll make your runny nose go away. It'll temporarily make your cancer go away. But to be truly cancer-free, when someone says, well, I'm cancer-free, you're not really cancer-free because you survived 5 years after your diagnosis. That just means that you're not expressing symptoms. You still have cancer in your body. Your body is still producing cancer. And if you don't do the things necessary to be able to, keep living that 5 Essentials lifestyle, those symptoms will eventually rear their ugly head. The third thing you can do is you can look at your body as a self-healing, self-regulating machine, and you can figure out the cause of those symptoms, and then you can work to, create a body of healing. And so, that's what we do in our family. Like if my son gets sick, we don't necessarily, run and give him antibiotics and all these different things, and we don't have a pediatrician, we don't have a doctor that we would run to, if he gets sick. I'm his doctor. My wife, Dr. Sam, is his chiropractor. We adjust him, we make sure he has good food, sleep, because those are the causes. And so if I just went in and I gave my son an antibiotic, that's not going to actually fix the cause of his problems. That's just going to cover it up, and eventually those things turn into bad things. And we're talking about cancer because cancer workshop's coming up on the 14th, and cancer is a symptom, and I know that's hard for a lot of you to believe, but if you get diagnosed with cancer, you've been sick for years, and then you get cancer. You don't all of a sudden just get cancer. I mean, your body's been producing these symptoms. Like I've ulcers, I have problems digesting my food, I have debilitating migraine headaches. Those are all symptoms of something going on inside the body. And so in my clinic, when you come in and, hey, I hurt here, or, can you do an adjustment for my sinuses? Can you, adjust my shoulder? Those are symptoms. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the cause of where your problem's coming from. And that's kind of, where we are right now, even in my profession in chiropractic. It's like, hey, my chiropractor adjusts me here every time I'm in pain. That's not necessarily where the problem could be coming from. And so, in our office, we're all about trying to find the cause. And the cause sometimes doesn't mean, covering it up with pills and medication or drugs or surgery, but it's, thinking outside the box for a second and giving the body everything that it needs to be able to heal naturally. And so that's your tip of the week. I'm Dr. Brandon. If you're expressing health, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually a great thing. Because your body is doing exactly what it needs to do in order to be able to heal and function optimally. I mean, imagine if we didn't have symptoms. We wouldn't know, and then all of a sudden we would just fall over dead. So symptoms are a blessing. Symptoms are a way of, or I would say an opportunity for you to be able to take massive action, so that way you can, not have those problems again. Come at me again with Facebook. Respond to the email. Let us know your questions. Next week we'll have another newsletter for you. Make sure you like our Facebook page. We're going to have more social media stuff coming up. I'm Dr. Brandon. Until next week, have a blessed day.